Do you know what it means where a goalkeeper for consecutive years has been voted best player of the season? That's crazy. We still haven't seen Van Dijk in a full season for Liverpool. Alright, I have to address this. This has been going on for far too long on the internet, and I think that it's the right time to actually address it. And I think it's specifically about Alisson and Van Dijk. Now, let me just be fully clear here, is that this is the how football hot. I don't engage in tribalism. I don't engage in being biased and so forth. And I just feel that there is a space for this channel that I try and be as objective as I can. I say that, oh, I'm a complicated Chelsea fan. But again, I'm not one of these guys that, oh, Chelsea are better than everybody. Oh, anybody that's against Chelsea. No. For me, I think above everything, well, I'm still a struggling Super Eagles fan. Igalo, forget that. Above all, I'm a football fan and I look for footballing truth. So since the Napoli game, 100% Liverpool fans have been happy. And they should be, because again, Salah came clutch. I predicted Liverpool would win. Napoli were very disappointed, but I just felt Liverpool the superior side. And Liverpool, that was a very, very mature, assured performance. And they deserve to go through. They deserve to go through. Because guys were saying, oh, how can Liverpool lose 3 games and Napoli lose two games and not go through? The answer is called mathematics. Okay, it's called mathematics and maths, and it's called ruling and rules within the game. Goals for, goals against, goal difference, head to head, all that kind of stuff. So again, that's a loser point of view. So that's to put that to one side. But I want to talk about specifically Van Dijk and Alisson in Wonderland. Alisson in Wonderland and Van Dijk. So based off that game, I had guys in my mentions saying to me that Van Dijk now has to be named as the best defender in the world, or at least either I had the best defender in the world, tier 1, and he's better than Koulibaly. And because Alisson saved a point-blank shot from Milik, when Milik shot the ball straight at him, they said Alisson has to be one of the best keepers out there. And for me, I was like, all right, fine. But what's triggered me to do this was Jamie Carragher. Of course, Jamie Carragher ain't a great pundit. He's super biased, and he shouldn't really be allowed because he just shows his Liverpool bias too much. And if you're being a pundit, you have to have a level of objectivity. But he comes out here and says Alisson is now putting De Gea's number 1 spot under threat. I'll get to that, but let's just first deal with Van Dijk. Van Dijk is an amazing defender. As of right now, I'm putting him in tier 2. I'm putting him in tier 2 right now because I've been watching him for the past few months. I'm like, you know what, nah. This guy is a quality defender, and you have to put him in at least tier 2. Do you know what it means to be a tier 1 defender? It encompasses many different things. First of all, you have to be of a high quality. Performance-wise, high quality. You could argue Van Dijk is there. Playing at the highest level over numerous seasons in the biggest games. We still haven't seen Van Dijk in a full season for Liverpool. A full 100% full season for Liverpool from August till May. How many times have we seen Van Dijk in Europe play in the biggest European games and give top performance in Europe? We've not seen that. For the past 3 years, and I remember for the past 3 years, people have been saying, man, Koulibaly, this guy's one of the best defenders out there. Once again, one of the best defenders out there. For the past 3 years, they've been saying that. When Van Dijk was in Southampton, was anybody saying Van Dijk is one of the best defenders out there? Let's just be real. When Van Dijk was at Southampton, or when, I think, was he at Celtic before, the only time he's been talked about as, oh, this guy's top was since his arrived at Liverpool, which was what's it called? In January. But for Koulibaly, it has been years in which this guy has been playing at a very high level for Napoli, where he has been extremely crucial to Napoli battling the juggernaut that is Juventus in the Serie A, and he's had big performances in Europe as well. And for me, in that Liverpool game, Koulibaly was one of the best defenders in that game. But because people don't watch for football, all this is that, my gosh, Salah skinned him. Oh my gosh, look at Salah made Koulibaly look stupid. But the other times that Koulibaly kept on dispossessing and tackling Salah, those don't matter. Again, I get it. It's the life of a defender. People only watch those moments. I watch the entire game because I'm a football analyst. But for Van Dijk is earn your stripes. He is well on the way to becoming a tier 1 defender. As I'm looking at him, I do feel that, yeah, if the guy keeps on going the way he's going, you have to name him as top 4 the defenders. But respect Diego Godin. Respect Sergio Ramos. If Thiago Silva had remained in Italy or gone to England or Spain, I would say put some respect on Thiago Silva's name. But I just think that him going to PSG has hurt his brand. But respect Godin. Respect Ramos. Respect Koulibaly. Because these guys, for years, have shown how they have been top defenders. Okay, for years they've shown why they've been top central defenders. So until Van Dijk does that, we cannot be reactionary and say, boom, Van Dijk is still one of the best defenders out there, because that is too reactionary, you know. And I get it. Obviously, if you're a fan of the club and everything, you want to jump, but yeah, man, he's my guy. But pause, take a step back and say, let's look for the objective truth here. He is well on the way to being tier 1. He's well on the way to be tier 1. You can even have an argument for it, but I just feel like it fails the arguments because give it time. You have to be performing at a high level over time before we can give you that. Ramos has been performing at a high level for years. Godin has been performing at a high level for years. Koulibaly has been performing at a high level for years. So, you know, let's just be real here. With regards to Alisson. Okay, sorry, let me just shut this down. With regards to Alisson, it's very simple here, man. How dare you say De Gea's position is under threat? Let's look at the facts here. I believe Alisson has kept the highest clean sheets in the Premier League so far. Is that based upon how good he's been in goal or how amazing Liverpool have been defensively? Because as I've already said, Van Dijk, performance-wise, has been the best performing defender in the Premier League. I still think times-wise, Bailly can be the best defender, but I just think form-wise, Van Dijk has been the best. Followed probably by Gomez. And Robertson hasn't been too bad either. And Milner's defensive work has been stellar. So the defensive work... No, Alisson has also made some crucial saves, but I think it has been more so the defensive work on Liverpool that have made him keep all those clean sheets. De Gea has a bunch of bricks ahead of him. So when De Gea puts up his gloves and looks up, he just sees brick, 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 brick. 4 bricks. He has 4 bricks he has to look at. So it's actually quite hard for him to actually view. So actually that's pretty good because it's hard for him to actually see where he's going because he's got these 4 huge bricks, building blocks in front of him. So the amount of shots that De Gea has to save is far higher because the dudes in front of him do not know how to defend. You know, the amount of shots that United concede based on just how poor they are defensively and just how poorly they are structured, and just how crap their midfield is far higher. So it would be very interesting to see Alisson in De Gea's position and De Gea in Liverpool's position. It would be very interesting to see that would Alisson be able to save the amount of shots that De Gea saves. And do you know what it means where for multiple years, I believe it's been like 3 or 4 years in the running where De Gea has been voted Man United's best player of the season. Do you know what it means where a goalkeeper for consecutive years has been voted best player of the season? That's crazy. So Alisson for me is a tier 2 keeper. 100% he's tier 2 keeper. But are we not going to ignore the kind of stuff that Oblak has been doing for years? What De Gea we already know has been doing for years? What Ter Stegen has been doing for years for Barcelona? And look, man, do not count out the old dog. Don't count out, because everybody is counting out, even me. Do not disrespect the old dog. Don't disrespect the Godfather, Manuel Neuer. Because Neuer still believes that, look, man, once my hand and everything is fully recovered and I'm back in there, I'm still the godfather of everybody. Everybody still dances to my tune. I'm still the flipping Don in this beach. Okay? I'm still the flipping Don. So, I just think that, you know, see, for Carragher saying that, It's ill-informed. And I think when Carragher, you're saying that, and we know that you're a Liverpool supporter and you're from the area of Liverpool, that is extremely irresponsible and unprofessional of you as a pundit to come out and say that, because that is just false. Because De Gea, as everybody knows, has been making insane saves. Like for me, I still put Ter Stegen as the #1 keeper because I just felt like if what De Gea did at the World Cup sort of made his stock go down. But still, you know what? What he's been doing for United has just been too great. And I think this was all stemmed from the save that he made against Milik. Milik shot the ball straight at him. Was still a good save because it was still a good reaction save based on it. So it was a good save. De Gea's save against Young Boys was an impossible save. De Gea has made, I can name me about 3 or 4 impossible saves De Gea. I think there was one against Arsenal. I mean, he's made some impossible saves. He's made some saves that have come straight at him, but a few saves that De Gea has made where I was like, whoa. Like that save against Young Boys was like, it was in. It was in. It was in, and he did a flopping matrix, rewind time, and stop the ball. So, I just think for Liverpool fans, man, you have to be real here. Be happy with 2 amazing players you have. You have 2 amazing tier 2 players in Van Dijk and Alisson, and they have pretty much been game changers for years. And these have been very pivotal in making Liverpool a strong defensive unit. Quality players. Alisson, Becker, he's top 6, top 7, 100%. Van Dijk, you can put him top 5. Top 5, easy top 5 defenders in the world right now. You can put Van Dijk there. But respect what it means to be tier 1. Respect the status of tier 1. Respect the amount of years, the work, and the stripes earned by those in the tier 1 category. Because when you're in the tier 1 category, these are guys who have earned their stripes, who have done the time, who have deserved to be in there. And even within tier 2, there are still markings within the tier 2 because there are guys who are in the upper echelon of tier 2 and the medium echelon of tier 2. So come on, guys. Liverpool fans, be happy, but be realistic. Thanks for watching the video. Now think about becoming a Football Hot patron by pledging an amount each month and then gain access to exclusive content only on the Football Hot patron page. Peace. Head over to the official site at harfootballhot.com or just click over here.